Another episode of Good Dawning here. My name is Josh from Mr. Floyd. Hopefully, everybody shows up. The original stream I had set up wouldn't let me go live. It said that this stream cannot go live. So I just had to go live random here. And so we'll hope that people show up here. If not, then we'll call Good Dawning for the day. And such is life yet day two. And so yesterday we tried to go live three separate times. First one continuously buffered. Second one was buffering and no sound, and the third one was no sound. So we'll see what happens here. Again, YouTube, when I went to go live, said the stream cannot be played, cannot start, and it disallowed me to start my stream. It said the stream cannot be played, it cannot continue, and so it ended my stream the moment I started it, and that was that. So yeah, so YouTube is really not being fun here. But what can we do? So hi Tina. So welcome. Yeah, the last stream was canned by YouTube. YouTube killed it, wouldn't let it play, and then destroyed the stream. So I don't know what's going on with YouTube here. It let me go rando live here, but I don't know if I'm actually am I spinning, Tina? So it's just going to be you and me. As it looks, yeah, I'm not able to set up lives any further. I don't know what happened. I set up the live, I hit go live, and it said no. It said declined, basically. I had you on while watching and I heard a commercial. I don't do commercials. I'm not monetized for commercials. If they're throwing commercials in front of me, I never gave them permission to do so. So if they're throwing commercials in on top of this, on top of everything else, then I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, so I have no idea, Tina. At this point, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Good Dawning it wouldn't launch. It just said declined. Sorry, this stream cannot play, declined, and so that was it. So I've never seen that before on YouTube, but I don't know. YouTube's shifted everything around again, and then now that they lost the lawsuit for the algorithm, it looks like YouTube itself won't have any algorithm within the next couple of weeks. So I don't know. I knew something was wrong. I had to go out and come back from your channel. Yeah, I'm being. I don't know if I'm being attacked by YouTube. I'm trying to put all that out there, so I'm not going to. But I don't understand it. After yesterday being three streams, no sound on any of the streams and anything else, even if I'm live, I had even when I was live and then buffered the whole time. I don't know. I mean, it could have been my internet just as well, but I highly doubt it. But yeah, so such is life, and we'll just I can relabel this Good Dawning here. But hi there, Pascal. Nice to see you. But yeah, so nothing I can do about it. I mean, I'm live, so if people want to still come over, they'll come over. But if not, then it's just they'll get a notification that I'm live. So, but yeah, I think the universe is either the universe trying to kill Good Dawning. It feels that way, but it's not the case. I know. It's just what is, right? I've never actually had 2 days in a row where I couldn't do anything, but yeah. So yeah, so it wouldn't let me go live. Even though I had it set up, it declined to launch the live, and even told me so. And then it killed it. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. All right, bear with me a moment. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know at this point what's going on here. But either way, guys, welcome. We're still gonna do Good Dawning. It's just good I get it relabeled and all that, and it'll look like Good Dawning when it's over. But yeah, we'll try to get it set up for tomorrow. But I cannot guarantee anything anymore with the way YouTube's. I've never seen this before, and so yeah, it's I've been dealing with a troll already. I've never had I had a troll, but I don't know. I'm not worried about trolls. I'm just wondering why I can't cancel. I can't. Why YouTube seems to not allow me to go live any further. So I don't know. So yeah, I really don't know. It's the weirdest thing I've ever experienced so far. So yeah, we'll try again live tomorrow with Good Dunning. And we're gonna do Good Dunning now, but so Good Dunning. But yeah, so we're gonna try again to set it up and have a regular old Good Dunning tomorrow. But there's no guarantees that it'll start or it'll play or anything else at this point. So I've never seen YouTube say, "Well, this stream has been denied," and it not start. So I don't know. Sandra, Good Dunning, welcome. Grateful to see you. But yeah, so we tried to go live this morning with Good Dunning. It wouldn't let me. It said that the stream is declined. And then it popped me out, and here we are. I tried it again, and it said the stream is declined. And so I had to delete it and start over. But it wouldn't even let me go rando live with that stream open. And I had to kill the stream, and then finally we went random live. So I've never quite seen such a thing before. But so yeah, so YouTube denied my live stream. It's the weirdest thing ever. All right, so at any rate, it's what it is. But maybe I'll try to go random live or put a schedule a live for later and see if it declines that too. Who knows? Or go live on lunch. Everything in my world has been acting like that, Josh. I get it. It's all frustrating. It makes sense after all. Angie, Good Dunning. I know that we're all gonna find me, but you'll all find me. I'm still live. Angie, yeah, sorry, it's not titled Good Dunning here. They wouldn't let it start. They declined to play Good Dunning. Actually said, yeah, the stream is denied. It's declined. Teresa, Good Dunning. Welcome. Today's Thursday, so Teresa's live at favorite goes through there. 3 o'clock my time, 5 o'clock. Yeah, I'll most likely be at work. 5 o'clock time. And yeah, so check out or 4 o'clock or 2 o'clock if you're West Coast. Bethany, Good Dunning. Hey, maybe I should just go rando live more often, right? But yeah, I have no idea why Good Dunning declined. So yeah, so Teresa, if you're watching here, we tried to go live this morning with Good Dunning, and it actually the YouTube actually gave me this stream cannot be played, declined. Off. I've never seen that one before, and then it just kind of kicked me out of my own stream trying to start it, and threw me back in the YouTube. So yeah, so I have no idea. So we had to delete it before I could even go live. But it wouldn't let me play it. It's crazy. So here we are, and so let's see what we get from Kuan Yin here. Hopefully I'm not. And let me know, guys, if I start buffering. Hi, Hershey. Yeah. So welcome. Welcome. Yeah, YouTube denied my stream. I started my stream, and it said the stream has been declined, and YouTube kicked me back out, and so I had to delete the Good Dawning just to go live. So what a weird morning already, but we're here, so I'm grateful. But and we're not buffering, so that's good. But yeah, so I've never had YouTube say this stream has been declined, and then it disappeared from my screen. I was back on the screen that you go to if you want to set up a live. So then I had to delete it, and then here we are. So weird. Welcome, guys. All right, Kuan Yin. Enter the Jade Temple. Kuan Yin and her temple of peaceful jade causes all conflict, and there goes my throat too. See, every time, the other day, a couple days ago during Good Dawning, I was hacking up a lung, and now I woke up. I've been fine all morning, and now or good all dawning, right? And now I start reading Kuan Yin, and it's like my throat closes up. Favor, I don't know what's going on here, but we'll drop some pyramid of protection and some love and some healing light on this. All right, enter the Jade Temple. Kuan Yin and her temple of peaceful jade causes all conflict to elevate to a higher peaceful resolution. There we go. A resolution and healing of any situation that is occurring concerning you is already underway. You are being asked to begin to feel the relief of the resolution now so that you can be more readily melt into the divine solution and blessings of peace from beloved Kuan Yin. There we go. Pardon me. But yeah, it's weird. It's like I have no idea what's really it's like all of a sudden it's my throat, right? So fair, but hi, I can Cutter Keyboard. Hi. Hi. We're gonna do something here. Let's make this kind of much easier here. All right, chat filter, community. Here we go. All messages. Wait a minute. There we go. And live chat. Participation mode. Subscribers. Uno muto. We switched it up, so there you go. Now you got to subscribe at least once, 1 minute, if you want to leave a chat. So there we go. All right, so welcome, guys, to the Universal Army of Love. And I guess YouTube doesn't like love. I have no idea why it didn't start, but that's a first. So if you see Good Dawning, it may just end up being like just Josh's Universal Army of Love is live, right? And that may be what we have to do to morph into Good Dawning here, but we'll flip it to Good Dawning. But yeah, so I have no idea. It's the weirdest thing ever. Crazy. All right, guys. Crazy. Let's see what we got here. All right, ISIS. I didn't mean unsubscribe. I subscribed again. Okay, no, that's perfect. Thank you. I get it. It happened. But, yeah. All right, so let's see what we got from ISIS here. So welcome, guys. Grateful. Mo, Good Dawning. Welcome to Josh's Universe. We tried to go live, but YouTube declined the start of my live, and so it just I had to delete it, and then here we are. Yeah, like a minute ago, this said just it literally on my end. It just said that when Tina or when this YouTube is getting weird. Mo, when you popped in there, YouTube on my end said there's 0 people in my live, so I have no idea anymore. It's weird. It's weird. Good morning. All right, so let's see what we got. All right. Move forward here. Good dawning, Mo. I asked Angel to wake me up at 5:30 a.m. and they did at 5:27. How awesome is that? All right, so we take the bottom card as the energetics for today. Top 3 cards as how we obtain said energetics. As we are wearing our ISIS shirt here. Apparently, we no longer count. Oh, yeah, I have 0 on my live right now. So, yes, you don't count. So, YouTube's count is always completely wrong. I'm noticing that. Because it's telling me I have like 0 people here. And so says, yes, Mo's not a 0 person at all. Mo's a very, very amazing soul, not a 0 anything. And so neither is Angie or Tina or Hershey or Wounds to or Teresa, Wounds to Wisdom. So none of this makes any real sense, but we just keep trucking here, right? He didn't accept my thumbs up. I didn't even see thumbs up. I didn't see a thumbs up. Oh, it didn't accept my thumbs up. You see, you can't thumb up the video. You see what I mean? You can't even thumbs up the video, guys. So yeah, I can't leave comments on your videos if you know that. Like on my side, if I want to leave a comment after you leave a comment on the video, I can't. I have to go to YouTube Studio. If I do it through YouTube, I get an error. It says this action is not allowed, and so I have no idea. But it actually gives me an error, and this little float up thing that says this action is not allowed, and it disappears. And so yeah, so I have no idea. So I have to, if I want to leave a comment on any of my own videos, I have to leave YouTube, go to YouTube Studio, in order to leave a comment. But I can leave comments on any video, but I can't even thumbs up or heart any of my personal videos to your comments. I have to leave YouTube and go to. It's weird. It's just so weird. I don't know. I don't know. All right, so let's see what we've got here. Just doing the one card for ISIS. The temple. I pulled like 4. When thinking. A temple of Carnelian, and I think we had this one the other day. Get another channel and comment from there. I mean, no. I mean, I can comment, like, but I can't. Like, if you left a comment on this Good Dawning and I wanted to reply, you have to go to YouTube Studio for that. It won't let me. It doesn't allow me to do so. I've uninstalled YouTube and reinstalled it, and it wouldn't let me do that. So I don't know. I don't know. Temple of Carnelian. On my screen, there are 11 thumbs up. On mine, there are 10 and 0 people. So I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. I just find it funny. Although, if you do want to know what's really going on, though, YouTube yesterday did lose a lawsuit. It'll end up at the Supreme Court, but by June, they'll have an answer. It'll be there fast. You can get fast track. But yeah, so they said that the algorithm is causing harm. And so YouTube's response was that they may end up completely ending the algorithm. So you'll go to YouTube, you won't see any channels, and then you'll just have to figure out where you're going. So there'll be no suggestions. And that might be interesting. But if you don't know somebody exists, then everybody's where they're at. So like if I would never be organically discovered, neither would anybody's channel then at that point. So just keep all that in mind. It's going to get interesting. But yeah, so yeah, YouTube, since they lost that lawsuit to New Mexico, most likely, I think it's New Mexico, most likely the case would be that they have to drop their algorithm completely. And so there'd be no organic finding of anything. Everything would have to be organic. There'd be no way of just like finding one video and then finding another related one, for example. Or nor could you even type in like a search. They wouldn't even allow for that. What they're saying is you would just have to type in the video channel's name, and then you could go there. But you couldn't type in like how to fix a Volkswagen, and then it would show up 100 videos. Because even that's an algorithm, so they can't do that. You would have to know the channel name and go right there. So this could be interesting, but we'll find out what YouTube's going to do. But that just happened yesterday. Temple of Carnelian. All right, so yeah, again, in YouTube saying that I have 0 people here, so it keeps fluctuating between 0 and 1. So, and I know there's more than you guys here. So, cool. Temple of Carnelian. Entering the fierce belly of Sekhmet. You have strength within you. Nice. You have strength within you. It is time to trust in your boldness and courage. Take risks that feel true to your heart, engaging in practices that make you feel truly genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you to live the life you are born to live. So yeah, there you go. So feel truly genuinely alive, embedded, and more in yourself, even if not always comfortable. There you go. So be comfortable within yourself. Sekhmet, the fierce belly of Sekhmet, and we just did a channeling on Sekhmet the other day. So so yeah, so all the channelings, I think there's one, I'm one behind, and so we're going to post that up today, and then at lunch I've been posting up channelings. So Sekhmet, we say what we say, but exactly. Mo, it's fine. I have turned off all personalized recommendations, and I'm perfectly happy using limited YouTube. It's healthier to be limited. LOL. There you are. You turned off all personal recommendations. There you go. So yeah, who knows? It's going to be interesting to see what happens if they decide to kill Al Gore in the rhythm. Yeah, it would be better for humanity in the long run. But yeah, you wouldn't just be if you started a YouTube, then only people who would find you would be people who know your YouTube channel name. But who knows, right? I wonder if they'll still allow to share channels. I would imagine so, but well, yeah, I don't know anymore. But the true guess is that at some point it'll end up just with the Peacock and CNN and all those things, and the rest of it'll just be. Well, I was saying the other day, I'm surprised that after the OV-19, I'm surprised that they didn't already just eradicate YouTube. I mean, that's real. It's not like they have enough cash. It's like they could just be like, we're done, and we have enough, and we're going to go roll around in it forever. If it's still anything worthable in the next 5 years, right? If your cash is worth anything, there you go. In the next 2 years, even. There you go. The shift. It's real. All right. So let's see what we got here. This is the Kyle Gray Divine Masters deck, and whoever inked this box over at Hay House here. I know like Hay House actually makes their stuff, but Hache in China. But yeah, things like that might be coming to a swift kaboom at some point. Hache in China, because it's kind of hard to keep shipping stuff over and over across the sea, right? Interesting. YouTube isn't going anywhere. Exactly. YouTube's not going anywhere. Not at all. It's going to probably morph into more like a TV thing. Shows from Peacock and all kinds of different stuff. But yeah, content creators you have to find us. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right. Well, we're not looking at Tootsie Roll Pop. So let's see what we got here from Kyle Gray and the Divine Masters here, and see what they have to tell us. First card is Commander Ashtar. Some say Ashtar was figured out first channel in the 50s. Some say Ashtar is real. Some say Ashtar is like totally made up. Some say Ashtar would tie into the same line, the R line, which is your oversoul R, which would oversoul Merlin and Saint Germain and Commander Ashtar. So who knows? But if you want Commander Ashtar, there's a few channelers who do so. Elizabeth April's all to Commander Ashtar. I don't know. I don't know what to make of leadership activation. I'll take what he's stating though. So leadership activation, the time to evolve. Trust in your ability to guide others. So there we go. So yeah, yeah, exactly. Sandra, Mo, you've got it. Angie, how did you sleep? Yeah, how did you guys sleep? Buddha, Das Buddha, right? Highlighted awareness. So make peace with your thoughts and your world. We have Lady Venus. I'm your fire, I'm your desire, right? But Lady Venus, not the racer either, right? Light activation. Call to action. Power surge. So you're being called to action here. So there's definitely a theme here, and we'll pull it out here in just a moment. And then finally, last but not least, oh, it can be spelled with a K or a Q. So, but either way, Kuan Yin, and we all know who Kuan Yin is. We channel Kuan Yin. She's the grace that comes through the divine feminine. And if you've ever been in a jam up or your universe, and you feel grace, it's Kuan Yin. Most likely. Speaking of an energy. Pardon me. All right, enlightened action. Choose compassion, move forward with grace. Ooh, it probably didn't show very well. Grace. Craziness, right? All right, so let's see what we've got here. Commander Ashtar. Oh, there's trust. It's time to evolve. Trust your ability to guide others. So that's the idea, right? That's the energy we're looking at. Overall, so in order to do so, we need to make peace with our thoughts. And that's a definite, if you missed yesterday's Shadow Reads with Hershey and Brother Thomas, definitely check it out on Brother Thomas's channel, Tarot Your Way. But, yeah, that was my reading there. It's to stay out of the past thoughts and make peace with my thoughts, stand in my current, and if we do so, we move forward. If we don't, we just slide back and recycle again, right? But we're not in that space. So there we go. Make peace with your thoughts. Lady Venus. Light activation. This is your call to action. Earth mission. And there we go. What are we doing here? The Universal Army of Love. It's got to start somewhere, right? Earth mission. And then Kuan Yin. Enlightened action. Choose compassion and move forward with grace. So if you add all this together here, there's definitely something changing in your universe. There's definitely something coming in. It's time to evolve so that you can make peace in your universe because you're about to surge in power, right? You're about to be activated. And as you're activated, you're going to be activated into what? Enlightened action. And what is that enlightened action? That's up to you. To choose compassion and grace, right? There we go. So welcome, guys. Grateful. Thank you, Commander Ashtar and Kuan Yin, Buddha, White, and Lady Venus, and who are we missing here? There we go. So thank you, guys. All right, let's do some energy work here. We're going to pull one number here, and then we'll do some energy work. All right, so I flipped the deck, right? 555, literally, I pulled the deck out. I flipped over upside down. 5555 came out, and get grounded, but of course 555, if you saw 4 5s flashing in front of your universe, we're going to keep that. That's big change. That's like change. Positive change. Usually a 5 change is a quick, abrupt, you could add a tower to a 5 if you were playing cards and such, so to speak, a tower moment. A positive tower moment into a massive change would be a quadruple 5. The more 5s there are in a row, the bigger the change. And that's a 4-5. So let's see what we get, though, from the deck outside of that. All right, let's see here. There we go. All right, 938. And we do, right? Even when the stream is declined to start by YouTube, and we keep going, right? We just go rando live. And so 9:38. I keep going. Perseverance, strength, guidance, resilience, success, and endurance. So yeah, the angels are proud of you, your resilient efforts. They're sending you strength and guidance through your challenges towards success and prosperity. So there we go, guys. I'm grateful. So we'll keep that one out as well. 9:38. So 9 would be endings, right? 3 is work. 8 is a. You can see it in different ways. 8 is infinite flow. So an ending in something brings a beginning in something flowing in. So that's another way to look at it. Teresa, it's been happening. Welcome back. I'm back. I got kicked off. You have no idea what's been going on. Yeah, you got kicked off yesterday. We went live, Teresa, and after the third time I couldn't be heard and or seen, we ended up having to kill it. So if you were live with us yesterday, if you tried to go live, thank you. I appreciate it. And let me mute this for a sec. I do need to cough. And again, it feels like something's like trying to attack my throat. Obviously, I'm putting up protection here. We're going to call on our guides and angels in a moment as well. So bear with me just a moment, guys. There we go. We got the giant loogie out of my throat, but Debs, good dawning. All right, so so welcome, guys. Let's do a couple of energetic things here first. We're going to call on our guides and angels and the like. Then we will do our breath work and then take it from there. But thank you guys for being here. If you're noticing the title's not here, I do apologize. It had to kind of be random today. We're going to set up good dawning again later today for tomorrow. And favorite third time's the charm here that the actual show can start. But it's been an interesting couple of 48 hours here on the show. So we are getting the channelings posted. And since this is a new chat, right, we're kind of new here as the Universal Army of Love. There's a couple of things I want to kind of add in here. And we'll do so today through the channeling and whatnot. And we're going to start making some shifts here in the show. Because if we're an army of love, right, hi, Mom. But, Mom? Mom. Let's see here. Sandra. No haircut yet, but my teeth are all fixed up. Oh, awesome. Has cavities and saved my spine. Thank gosh, that's awesome. Favor there, Deb. That makes me smile. Last night, everyone had tech problems. Yeah, it's going around YouTube. It's not just me, so I don't feel terrible. I'm not the only one who can't start streams. I'm not the only one who's had their lives literally dissolve in front of them. It's something more systemic that I noticed. And let's get real, guys. There's a few things that could be going on, and we know where we are on the planet, right? And if YouTube is acting odd, and we're at this liminal space, this interesting space in time and history here, the two are. I'm not saying correlation. There you go. Equals causation, right? So like the fact that we're at Raw, right? RAW in the east of middle there. Does that correlate into YouTube jamming up people's live streams? It's possible, but we would hope not. But at this point, we know YouTube, anything's feasible. But yeah, no, you're right. I'm not the only one. Thank you, Sandra, for pointing that out, guys. It's not. It's a lot of people. It's weird. It's just weird. But we persevere. So let's call on our guides and angels. So we call on generally during the good dawning here, right? If we don't have good dawning, then I do so on my own. But we call on our guides, our angels, our ancestors, and the like to work with us during the show, during our day, during our life. And so we're not alone. We're never alone in the universe. And if you want to think you're walking alone, that's great. But these are the people in your neighborhood, so to speak, who are walking around with you each and every day, right? So when you wonder who are the people in your neighborhood, they're your guides and angels, and they're right there in front of you. But They like to be acknowledged, right? And that's why we do so. I mean, you acknowledge the help, right? And so it strengthens the relationship. Is that random or font on your phone? Let's see what we've got. Sandra. Mo, you got the divine love. Yeah, the heart. How'd you type that, Sandra? But I definitely have the divine love. Yes, you do. We all are divine, and you are all of love. And some of you guys, most of you guys know that you're divine, and that you are an expression of the divine walking on earth, so that the divine can experience the divine, right? And physical. And so you have been made into the form of you, so that the divinity can experience the universe through you, and you create your own universe, and then there you go. But it's a fun game, right? But yeah, and so welcome. So let's call in our guides and angels, and we'll discuss what we're and then we'll do some energy work real quick, and then we'll breath work. Discuss the new here on the Universal Army of Love and what that really entails and what that's kind of all about, right? So here we go, guys. So from your end and mine, we're going to call in our guides and angels. All you got to do is just follow along. We call in all of our angels. We call in all of our guides. We call in the ascended masters that we work with. We call in the archangels that we work with. We call in all the cryptid energies that we work with, like Sasquatch and such. We call in all the fairies and nymphs and trolls and what the like as well. We call in... There we go. We call in our ancestors, those that work with us. Some of you we may have ancestors that work against us, but we call them the ones that are working for us. We call in all energies that work with us, that help us to move forward, to be a better soul, to have a better universe, to help others, to bring more light. We thank Isis for her offer and accept, of course, her pyramid of protection for today. We thank Archangel Raphael for his healing today. And just like that, is clearing out. Phlegm ball, right? And we thank, of course, Saint Germain for the violet flame. And y'all have a wonderful day, sending blessings and positive vibes. Much love, Hershey. Have a fantastic day and shortly. But much love and favor there. But yeah, so we thank Saint Germain for the violet flame, and we go today out in our universe in love and peace, in healing and helpfulness, with gratitude from our energetic family. We say hallelujah. So it is, and so it shall be. Oh, love, dude. I have it too. All right, you have a wonderful day. Card symbols. Oh, there we go. Oh, you got to flip it to the 7. Okay. Playing card symbols. There you go. Nice. Tina, switch your keyboard to numbers and symbols. Oh, there you go. So, yeah, you can find it there. How cool is that? All right, so from my end then, and your end, of course, let's do some breath work real quick. So we're going to breathe in and do some quick work with the... There we go. Breath work to release the nervous system. Right. Thank you. It's the symbol section of emojis on the phone. I never saw them. I don't know what I'm doing, though. There you go. But cool, guys. All right. All right. Energy. I keep burping. There we go. Oh, it's good. It's clearing my throat, though. Welcome, Dream Tooth. Hi, welcome. Nice to see you. All right, so join me as we do some quick breath work here. First breath. This is the Dr. Joe Dispenza method. I can tell you for myself, it is making a tremendous difference. I've never been more at peace and more strength and more long periods of time than I ever have, and it's all due to these, a lot of things, but the breath work is definitely a big portion of that for sure. So if you want to join me in breath work here, I'd be grateful. And so here we go, guys. It's 3 breaths. First breath in, you hold it for 5 seconds. Release as you blow out through your nose for 5 seconds. You are releasing your trauma. Second breath, you are at your happy place as you are breathing out. Third, you are safe by telling yourself, showing yourself, visualizing yourself safe, whatever works for you. So join me here as here we go. So first breath, breathe in. Hold your breath. As we breathe out, we find ourselves where? In releasing our trauma. So breathe out. Second breath. Breathe in. As you breathe out, you are in your happy place. Breathe in. Hold it. And breathe out 5 seconds, your happy place. Third breath. We are safe. Ready and go. All right, there you go. So theoretically, and no theoretical is actual science here, your nervous system should not be released and relaxed. Favor, most of you guys should be feeling rather peaceful, rather calm, rather at space here. And for myself, the more I do it, and I do this 3 times a day, I do it more than that. But yeah, I feel like Jello, right? You know, you've heard that expression before. You feel like a bowl of Jello, right? So yeah, that's like loose and free, and it doesn't, everything's cool. So for let's see, Tina on mobile, look for the S, the dollar sign brackets on your phone. You will see them. There you go. You're a pro, Sandra. She is. So yeah, so if you just breathe out, and you should really take a quick breath in, and just breathe out. Hopefully, you can tell the difference between how you were feeling before and the more relaxed state that all of us, I guarantee you, are in now. That's no joke. That is one of the greatest things that for breath work. It's a hidden little secret there. It took a while for me to, even years from that, to let it set in. But once it has there, it's fire, right? All right, guys. So welcome, grateful. Universal Army of Love. What are we? We are an army of love. Why are we changing to the army of love? Everybody's got a universe, and it's great. Josh's universe. That's great. You can watch me dance around and see me at the park and all that stuff. But what are we really creating? Well, we're helping each other. We're helping each other to create our own universes, sure. But if there's no direction towards this in some fashion, in my opinion, then other than just creating your universe and channeling. But as an army of love, now we can do certain things, right? We can challenge ourselves to go out today and help somebody, right? We can challenge ourselves to be our best. We can now challenge ourselves to bring the love into the greater source field, right? We can challenge ourselves now as an army of love. We can group together and become that one bigger unit of love on planet Earth, right? And as we grow, and this, I'm sure the army will grow tremendously here. As it does grow, we bring more and more love, more help, more caring to planet Earth. I've also got a few other ideas that I need to set up as well. But yeah, so, and I got to figure out a date here, but and you guys can join us here on it. But so yeah, so there's a few things I need to set up. I'm not gonna. You don't generally want to state what you're stating, but we'll see how we can. I got to figure out how to advertise this more than anything here. But there's a couple of different things that have been floating around, and the idea is that we need to start unifying as a species, right? The more we stay separate and allow them to create a universe where they state that we can stand in our living room while the elite travel, and that we can just stand with VR goggles to go to the same place that they get to physically go to, but we can't leave our living rooms anymore. No, we're not going to go for that. But nonetheless, we're not yet ready to. What we're talking about here is countering the universe, right? The things that are going on with loving actions, countering the energies on planet Earth right now with actions that create love, that create joy, that create helpfulness, create abundance, right? And so from this end here, what can you do today? And we'll share it in the comments tomorrow, but or in the chat tomorrow. But one act of love. That's it, right? As an army of love, it's our task to carry love. That's it. To carry peace in our hearts and to help be that counterbalance, to help bring about the new earth by creating a shift, right? And so if we start creating shifts within ourselves, right? Being more loving, being more of love, we can really make some bigger changes. And so from your end, what can you shift today? What can you do different? And pardon my coughing, guys. Weird. But what can you do to help facilitate that shift, not only in your heart, but in your universe, right? So the goal today, and we're not going to have tasks or anything. It's up to you what you choose to do. But if we are an army of love, then we can go out and do things in love. And so from that aspect, the task or the challenge for this army today is just to go out and be of love today. Be as kind as you can to those you meet. Realize that most people are viewing their universe through a lens of trauma, through fear, through lack, through anger, through frustration, through worry, through sadness. Let's show them. And that's how we can be as an army, right? Show others today that you can be and see the universe through a lens of love, peace, calm, happiness, positive direction, right? And as we go out today, we help those in need, right? If we see somebody homeless and we got a buck, give them a buck. If you see somebody who just needs a hug, give them a hug. If you see somebody trauma raging, step back, but talk with them. But that's the point, guys. We can start to facilitate one step at a time a bigger change, not only within ourselves, but within the universes that we touch. And so if we can realize, again, looking through the universe through our clear eyes, right? Or realize, not the trauma lens, that humanity holds its own key, right? And if humanity decided to insert the key into the lock, the way to unlock it is to realize that we're all one. The way to unlock it is to realize that we're all together in this. And the way to unlock it is to realize that everybody is you and that we're all, obviously, we all have our own issues, physical, financial, whatnot. But it's all mirrors of us, right? And screwy as we think our universes are, there's those out there, because we're all walled off, right? Who have way more issues in their universe than we'd ever have. And so holding compassion for those out there too. But we can be this seed change, the beginning of that change, the beginning of the shift, the collective shift from the me, my, and the hustle and the lies and the tell lies and the vision and the AI lies and all this that's going on right now, where people are getting discombobulated. We're like walking through the great discombobulator. Well, we're not discombobulated. And so it's part of our deal as the army of love to carry that clean energy, that peaceful energy, that it's okay, energy. Because we've been through the discombobulator. We're already out of it. Right now, the universe is trying to become the great discombobulator and carry everybody through a discombobulation cycle, right? But we've already been there. We know what's going on in that aspect, so we don't have to walk around in discombobulation. We can be the counterbalance to what the universe is doing right now. Be that combobulation, not the discombobulation. And if we walk around in a unified state, in a state realizing that we're source, and the more of us that do so, and reject the discombobulated energies on this planet right now, and rebound it with love, return the energies with peace, with action that helps others, right? You see somebody who's upset, stop and talk with them for a minute. Somebody's flying a sign that says hungry, don't just give them $1, say hello. They're just you. It's just a mirror of you. And that's the point. We've lost humanity in a lot of ways, has lost its humanity. John, welcome. And as you go out today and you walk past somebody flying a sign, or you walk past somebody pushing a shopping cart, or you walk past somebody who feels angry and you can see it, right? Or somebody throwing a adult temper tantrum or crying or traumatized in their way that they're walking, talking, and dressed, right? Any of that. Realize and hold compassion. This isn't an easy place to ground yourself, right? If you don't know, Earth is a mix of so much energies, and all they're doing is trying to co-opt your energy. Every commercial is trying to co-opt your energy. Every news broadcast is trying to build a frame around how they want you to vibrate. Every TV show, generally, not everyone, back in the 80s especially, would try to lay some morality that they wanted on top of you. So yeah, where do you, I'm gonna blow my nose, but where do you guys see yourselves in all of this? Are you part of the combobulation, or are you part of the healing to that discombobulation? Bear with me one moment. Yeah, you can hear the phlegm in there. So grateful. But yeah. So where do you stand in all of this? That's the question. Because we can continue. I can't continue as a channel, or a channeler, or a channel being a YouTube channel, to move forward unless there's some purpose and direction. Not that Good Dawning and Mr. Floyd's universe isn't purposeful and directional, but to create a bigger change in the greater source field. We do not, if humanity does not figure out within itself at some point that it's one and it has to unify. That's the whole purpose of all of this going on. If we don't figure out to unify, then we become disunified and they win, right? There's no win. They co-opt our energies. Remember the Georgia Guidestones, guys. And the point being is that, do we want to allow them to co-opt our energies? Do we want to allow them to discombobulate and depopulate and do whatever else they've chosen and already stated to us in 800 different ways as loud as they can, without physically just standing there in the microphone and stating it, although that's been done. One of them even recommended throwing the ethanol out of an airplane's, like in the chemtrail style, on top of everybody, so that we could just be the solution that's needed. And right, and of course now he's watching everything you do. And so what we're getting at Palantir, right? So what we're getting at, yeah, the guy from the CEO of Palantir, that was his suggestion. Drop the fentanyl on top of everybody, and that'll just take care of it. And he was laughing like crazy, like a maniacal fool. And so the point being is, welcome to Planet Earth 2.0, right? And you're the 2.0. We're the 2.0. While the 1.0 is trying to grab us. And even stating things that like dropping Agent Orange, so to speak. They want to defoliate the planet of us. And we're not going to stand for any of that. We're here. We're the army of love. And the army of love brings love to humanity. It brings strength to each other. And it carries what? Our mission. Our mission is to bring love to this planet, for it to help unify, and for us to see, for each of us to see how we make a difference, how we can make a difference. For every one person that you touch, 10 other energies get touched behind that. It's a rippling effect. And it's our job, as those who are in the first wave, to start bringing our talents together, our energies together, and start to create that new universe, the new earth that we're already feeling inside ourselves, which is really what the new earth is. It's how we perceive the current earth, right? I mean, you're not physically stepping off the plane if you're still seeing the same things, right? I mean, you're still seeing what's going on. You're not off of that earth, right? It's still happening, but you're not vibrating in its liminal space, in its in that universe. What's happening is the new earth is a split. There are those, pardon me, a lot of energy moving through, and obviously, thank you. But a lot of us are seeing that the new earth is inside us. The new earth is how we are seeing the world. Each day looks clear. Each day looks brighter. Each day looks and feels lighter. That's the new earth. The new earth is your day gets better. Your life is getting better. Things are coming to fruition. Things are coming together for each and every one of us. That's the new earth. And as we step forward in the new earth, in a new purpose, even if you get a new 3D job, right? Most likely your best 3D job, then that's new earth as well. There's combos. You have to understand. Lotus, hi. So you have to understand that the 3D old earth and the new earth are crossing at the same time. So if you find a job, for example, in the 3D world, and that's where most, right? And you are of the 5D, so to speak, the new earth, right? We're not going to go 5D, 3D. We're not going to play that game. But if you're vibrating of the new earth, there you go. You've done the work. As you go in to that 3D job, here's the deal, guys. You guys now are that grounding energy, right? Maybe you're being placed, and that's the thing we don't realize, right? That we are now going to start to be placed in positions where we will be placed into the 3D universe, so to speak, the old earth. There you go. To help bring up the energies, to help ground down those energies as well, right? So that we are the counterbalance. And as an army of love, the universe will use each and every one of us as that counterbalance in love. So where you are placed in your universe, my new job, I am an understanding, of course, that I am a counterbalance to any negative energies within there. I am a counterbalance in love to any energies of hate, anger, or frustration that goes on in that building. We all are. Wherever you go, you are the counterbalance. If you are of love and understanding of who you are, as you walk this planet, as you go out in your day, you are that counterbalance. If you walk through a bad neighborhood, you are bringing love. If you are walking into situations that seem scary, realize that your energy of love helps to tamper down anything. Like if you have to walk through a ghetto, right? Like through a hood, in like maybe you have to walk through Compton, right? Or something terrible. Someplace even worse, right? And I'm not saying Compton's bad, but you get the idea, right? When you think of Compton, you generally think of a hood, right? So yeah, if you had to walk through there, you're that bubble of love walking through, leaving that trail of love behind you. You walk into a Walmart. As you walk through, you are leaving a wake of better energy behind you. As you come through and say, hi, how are you? And smile towards people, you are bringing that love to others. You are bringing a better energy because they can see it in your field. That's the army of love. That's how we begin. We begin by small tasks and energies, by small things like giving away $1 to somebody who's in need, by hugging somebody who's having a bad day, by being an open ear to others who are frustrated, to show others that we are not bothered by what's going on and is not sitting in our frame, and we are carrying that love throughout the day. Welcome to the Army of Love. As we move forward, in favor that the others join up, so to speak, we can help to shift planet Earth. As they have their own army, and their armies, and they're moving as we speak. And they have their own agendas, and their own tell lies on their vision. It is our job, those of us who understand, to be that counterbalance. We are not asking for you to be pushed energy against anything. But what we're stating is you are the energy of love that is creating. You are the energy of love that is bringing. And you are the energy of love that is sharing. And the more of us who step forward in peace and helpfulness and love on this planet, help to tamper down and eventually, maybe even flip the balance. Because right now the energies on this planet are trying to grab you, to take you, to place you in space that's not. So what energy do you want to carry? Who do you want to be? And if you've already walked through the dark night and you're in that vibration and you know it because the new earth is here. And those of us who are part of that new earth are feeling it every time we walk out that front door. Carry that energy to other people in your universe and watch what happens. There we go. Watch what happens. Thank you. Grateful. But yeah. Thank you. So yeah, I won't say we're going to have a channeling today because that kind of took the channeling space, but grateful. But who's to say that wasn't slightly channeled anyways, right? At least my higher self. But my black cat hanging out with me. Oh, she's 15. Good gosh. That's amazing. So yeah, so as we go out today, our challenge as the Universal Army of Love, and why do I call it the Universal Army? Because we're all from different parts of the universe, right? In the long run, we're not from Earth. We are universal energy. We are from other places. We're from everywhere, right? We came here with a mission, right? What was your mission? Generally, it's to wake up as source, right? Well, if you're waking up now into source energy, realizing, because you've cleared the trauma dies, right? That you are source and that you are walking around as source so source can experience what you're experiencing and the two of you guys can go poof. Two of you and source can wake up to realize that you are source, right? We all are. And that, you are the creative spark that you've been looking for. You are the source that you've been looking for. You are the love, the energy that you've been looking for. When T crosses, he needs to go to a planet all by himself to be punished for all the wrong he's. What will most likely happen is he'll have to go to a planet or a place, energetically speaking, where he's going to have to relive by feeling all of the that he created. That's the pure hell, right? When he has to stand in the energies of somebody running around with their hair off, literally, or somebody who's lost their family, and he has to feel all that and see it, and carry all that. Favor, you have fun with that, but that's the hell he's gonna have to endure. Imagine that life review. Well, then you did this, and here's everyone you affected, and everybody's feelings, and you got to stand there and feel it all, see it all. And then here's your reaction to it. That was fun. What's next? And so yeah, maybe, I don't know, but maybe stepping through that literal hell for T might change things. But when he has to do that, I pity that fool going through his life review because the million could be favor. Okay, cancel thousands now, but favor the thousands that have energies that he's going to have to feel. Wait, favor to that. For all the hurt and harm, each and every body, he's got to feel it all. He's gonna have to see it and feel it, walk through it, and everybody does. Whatever you harm you cause, you got to see it, feel it, and walk through it. And so, in that aspect, yeah, that's the hell that you end up walking into, right? Is that it comes back in spades. It comes back and slaps you in your universe. All right, you live it all. But all right, guys. Use the Tiger's Eye here, and then we're going to close out for today. But we'll get Good Dunning set up again for tomorrow. If it doesn't work out, just come over when you get the notification that I'm live anyways. So just come over, and we'll figure it out. But who knows? Who knows what the bell tolls? But At least it didn't. We didn't cut out, and we were. So yeah, so favor. We're good. All right, guys. So with your permission, we're gonna use the tiger's eye here and kind of go from there. If you want to join in, here we go. And we're gonna set some just set some intentions for today. How can you be of love? How can you help others? How can you see through a different frame? And how can you, of course, understand that other people's aren't there, right? They're seeing their universe through trauma, and that's okay. All right. Gonna start cooking. Debs, have fun. Love you. All right. We're gonna seal this up here. It's not gonna be too long. It's gonna be kind of quick here. Thanks, Sandra. Thank you guys who are here. I appreciate it. Sometimes you gotta have a shift to have another shift. And I'll be honest, if this channel didn't take the last shift that it did, and you know what's going on. Well, back in the when exactly. I don't know if I'd have shifted because I was chasing everything else and chasing everyone else and all that. And so now that there's nothing, I was kind of dropped into myself. And so with this channel here and with that, and you guys who are here, grateful, bigger shift, right? Sometimes we need those things because I don't know I'd be, this channel, or you guys would be. So grateful, but as you go out today, find something to be of love with, right? Something solid that you can say tomorrow that you did today, right? That's it. Nothing hard. We're gonna seal this off, guys, and then close out with a group hug as we. Yep, gotta get ready for work. So here we go. Seal this off. All right, group hug, guys. We're gonna close out, and yeah, no channeling today, so this will be interesting. Instead of the channeling, I'll post up the Good Dawning, my semi-channeled rant there from Good Dawning. Let us thank you. All right, so join us here. We're going to go do a group hug here real quick, and then we'll close out. All right, here we go, guys. Left arm up to the person to your right. Thank you. Seriously, thank you. Those of you who are still here or new here or been here or coming here, I just want to say thank you. I've been through a lot. This channel's been through a lot. And if you're still here and run through all that, thank you. We're not here. I'm not here like the old days, right? Kind of blowing smoke in a lot of ways and chasing a lot of things I didn't need to chase. But this is we're here because the universal army of love lives, and one step at a time. The vision that I'm having here, hopefully it'll come to fruition. We're people all over the country, right, all over the world, doing things, getting together. We got to build the website, of course, but getting together in their communities to be of love, right? To be of help, to care. Just people who are vibrating the same, finding each other, right? That's part of this army as well, because we're so scattered and there's not a ton of us, but we're there. But a lot of us are still in that hermit mode, right? And so having a space, an army of love, right? That you can, oh my gosh, there's my people. They're right there. They're right in front of me. It's not hard. We just have to decide to unify as a species in some fashion. So right now we do not. But all right, guys. So we aren't as unified as right. Left arm up to the person to your left. Right arm up to the person to your right. We send love and energies, of course, and we send our heart chakra from our left hand, and we spin it around through each and every one of us. And as we send our heart through each and every one of us, we spin around faster and faster and faster and faster into one big heart. And as we do so, each of our hearts become one, and we become one big heart, an army heart of love, right? One big heart of love. And we take that one big heart of unified love and connect it, ka-ching, like a reverse tornado, into the greater source field. And we see everybody in the greater source field in love and peace. And we see everybody here in love and peace as well. And we see everybody in the universe, in the greater source field, and each and every one of us today going out and deciding to be of love, which is all it takes to be part of the army of love. Deciding to be helpful, which is all it takes to be a part of the army of love. And deciding to be caring about themselves, caring about each other, and to step forward in the energy that what we do to ourselves, we do to others. What we do to others, we do to ourselves. How can we change this planet? By realizing, through our not living through the lens of trauma, that we are all one, and that really There is nobody else here but you, as you are the same energy as everybody else. And everybody else is just an inverted mirror of what? You. And those that you are seeing you are seeing those who are vibrating as you, and vice versa. And as we go through today, we see everybody in the greater source field realizing that the energies on this planet are trying to keep you in your traumatized eyes so that you don't see love, that you don't see hope, and that you cannot see your way out of the box. Well, we say shenanigans to that today, and we say that the army of love declares that we are the love that this planet's looking for. We are the light that this planet is looking for, and we are the peace in ourselves. So it has to emanate from each and every one of us first that this planet is looking for. And as we carry that through ourselves today, we vibrate that into and onto this planet. We start to create that vibration, each and every one of us. As we do so, we carry that. And as we do, we lift Mother Gaia and each and everybody on this planet up, one day at a time, as we grow together in an army, carrying that love through this planet. We see everybody on this planet vibrating in love and peace, and we see everybody realizing today that everybody they're looking at is just a mirror of themselves, as we are all one. There is no difference. You see everybody today, we're going out into that greater source of love, be the trauma programming that is the main vibration going on right now, rejecting the fear and rejecting the anger. With that, we say hallelujah. We see Mother Gaia, of course, with no X's or O's in her sky. And, of course, no forever chemicals or plastics in her waters and soils. And with that, we say hallelujah, so it is, and so it shall be. Until we meet again, happy trails to you. Stay safe and protected for being and sharing and caring. Keep shining your divine shines. That's the whole purpose, guys. Just shine divinely and let the universe realize that there are those walking in love and that we are that army, right? We don't have to physically have a logo. Oh, we might have some sort of logo. We may even have merchandise, but we don't have to physically have, exactly. You got it, guys. All right, have a day as amazing as you are. And, of course, remember, everything you do creates your universe. Everything you say, do, and think, right? Thank you for keeping your... It's not going anywhere, guys. Sometimes you gotta crash. The old had to crash so that the new begins. And this is... You guys are the new begin, right? As we step forward, I'm not charged with... The universe has not charged me with something that's been sitting on my fridge since 2014 to have it not, right? Be the love. Be the army of love today. Carry that love. Let people know that there's an alternate universe going on out there, right? The new earth. Be that ambassador of the new earth today. And with that, we say hallelujah. So it is, and so it shall be, guys. Stay awesome. And I will see you all in the next.